father of mine.
When I was 11 months old, my father left my family. Then it was only my mom, my 4-year-old sister, and I. As I was growing up, I never fully understood why he left, and I still do not understand why. I have so many questions for him. Why did he leave? Why did he never return to see his 2 daughters? And why did he choose the drugs over us? As a young child, I believed I would get a chance to meet him one day. But I will never get that chance, because in April of 2010, he passed away. We were no longer in contact with his family, and we found out from my cousin through Facebook. I can still vividly remember the morning my mom told me. She walked into my room and said, "Brianna, I have something very important to tell you." She then proceeded to tell me that my father had passed away. I did not cry at first because I have no memory of him. The first thing I thought after my mom told me was how I'll never get a chance to meet him. After a while, I remember sitting in my room, all alone, and I began to cry. It hit me all at once that I will never meet him, never talk to him, and never realize why he left in the first place. I wanted to know the answers, but I will never get the chance.
When did you meet my father?
It was either 1978 or 79.
Did you know from the start you wanted to marry him?
No, not really up front, but after a while of dating, then I did.
What did Nanny think of him?
Nanny did not like him at all.
Did he want children?
Yes.
When did my father leave our family?
February of 1996. You were almost a year old.
Why do you think he left?
Because he was addicted to drugs. And I wanted him out of the picture because I wanted a better life for you and your sister.
How often did he attempt to see Ashley and I?
Not at all.
How did you feel about being a single mother?
It was tough, but I knew I did the right thing by not letting that nonsense around your and Ashley's life.
Who else helped raise us?
Nanny, Aunt Mickey, Aunt Cheryl, Uncle Jimmy, Ian, Tommy, Lori, Bernadette, Charlie, everybody.
What do you think would have been different if he stayed in the picture?
I think our lives would have been filled with drama and nonsense, and you and your sister wouldn't have had the nice life that you guys had.
When and how did you find out my father died?
It was April 22nd of 2010, and Ashley had called me early in the morning to tell me that she just got a call from Nikki, your cousin, and they found your father dead in New York City.
How did you tell me that he passed away?
When you woke up later on that morning, I walked into your room and told you that I had something to tell you. And I told you, I'm sorry to say this to you, but your father passed away yesterday or today.
How did you feel when you learned the news?
I cried in the very beginning. The first, when Ashley told me, I cried. And then I was kind of happy because karma comes around. Not happy, but you know what I mean.
I have one thing to say to you, Dad. Why did I have to struggle all my life? All these years without you? When you got everything you wanted. The drugs. No kids. Why were you the one who got everything? and deserved nothing. I think about Back to the Lake and when we read it, and how the father wanted to go back to his childhood just like his son, to have all the memories of him back at his lake. It's kind of like what I want to do. I wish I could go back to my childhood before my dad left, to have a relationship with him that I actually remember. But as I grow older, I realize I can't go back to the lake because he's already dead, and I will never get the chance to meet him that I think I deserve.